Hi students, in today video lecture we are going to start learning about subject design of steel and RCC structures. This subject is generally introduced in diploma in civil engineering, that is in third year of the civil engineering diploma, 5th semester. Again in engineering, that is bachelor of engineering, this subject is introduced in the third year of the BE course. Now what is the aim of learning this subject or this course? The main aim of this course is to help students to attain different industrial requirement by different teaching and learning processes. Again, the students will be able to use the concept of steel and RCC structural design by using limit state method at the site. After learning this course or completion of this course, we may able to get some outcomes. Some of these are, we can able to use the steel table IS code 800-2007 at work site. We can able to design the connections for the given steel joints. Again, we can analyze and design singly reinforced RCC beams for the RCC structure. We can able to design shear reinforcement and development length, that is bond strength, for the beams as well as slabs for the given site condition. We can able to design different types of slabs for the different given age conditions. Again, we can able to design axially loaded short columns and footings wisely. So the first unit of this course or this subject is fundamentals of steel structure. This unit covers steel as a construction material, or that is meaning of steel, different types of steel structures, types, grades and strength of steel sections by using steel table and IS 800, different types of loads acting on steel structure, different types of methods, especially limit state method of design for the steel structure. Again, factor of safety for loads as well as strength as per the IS code 800-2007 we will discuss in this unit. After completion of this unit, we will get some outcomes, which are, that is, we can able to select relevant steel structure for the given site condition. We can able to use steel table to identify different properties of given steel sections for the given conditions. We can able to explain various types of loads acting on the given steel structures. Again, we are able to choose factor of safety as per the guidelines given by IS 800-2007 for the given site conditions. We will able to explain advantages and disadvantages of steel as a construction material in the given situation. Again, we can able to describe functions of the given steel structure. So in today's lecture we will cover introduction to the steel structure, which covers 2 points, that is definition of steel structure, what is meant by steel structure, and different types of steel structures which we use in day-to-day life. So first of all, what is mean by steel structure? What are the steel structures? These are the structures in which structural steel is the main source to carry load and transfer it to the supporting member and to the ground. Again, only steel is used as structural member as well as for the connecting media. For constructing steel structure, we can use different types of sections as a structural member, that is I-beams, T-sections, channel sections, angle sections, bars, etc. And one may go for the composite steel concrete structures for the high-rise building purposes. Now in day-to-day life, there are different types of common steel structure which we see, that is hoofs, trusses, which we see in the factories, cinema halls, railways, etc. Crane girders, which we have seen in the godowns. The purpose of crane girders to lift the blocks, heavy blocks in the godowns. Plate girders for the bridges, transmission towers, water tanks, chimneys. These are some of the examples of the steel structure. So let's have a look over the different types of steel structures which we use in day-to-day life. In this video we can see that this steel structure basically can be used as a
residential building or for house purpose, maybe a substructure or superstructure, or out buildings. May be used as a multi-story structure. A multi-story floor houses can be constructed by using steel. Maybe overhead water tanks. Steel structures are used for industrial buildings as a roof shades and for the fencing work of the properties or boundary walls. So these are some of the different types of steel structures.
As the sketch or diagram showing the frame building which is in construction, the purpose of this building, that is for commercial purpose, that is hospital building which is in construction. Here again there is a picture showing the construction of the industrial shed roof truss. This is the completed work of a roof truss which may be used as a go down. This is the diagram showing the truss bridge for the communication purpose over the roads as well as water body for having longer span. For the large water bodies, steel structures or bridges made by steel can be used as a connecting media, that is suspension bridges, cable stayed bridges for the large spans. So in this today's video clip, we have learned about definition of steel and steel structure, different types of steel structures, their purposes. So based on these 2 points, in examinations it may ask some questions. So these expected questions are: what are the types of steel structures, and write the functions of steel structures. So hope you guys understand these points and you can able to answer these questions. Thank you. In next video we will discuss about advantages and disadvantages of steel as a construction material and making of steel.